Is it working? Okay. Hi guys! Welcome back to some more Cyberpunk Bartender Action over here at Valhalla! So we slept at the bar because things were completely out of control on the streets. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Rise and shine! Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. It's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noises, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corps president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have been also reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. Make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Say is okay. Yeah, shit, that doesn't sound good at all for her. Should we be worried about Jill? The kid knows how to take care of himself. Sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. I say even safer wherever he is than here. Sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Things are too nasty right now. Let's take Sunday off. Oh, alright. Want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then. Lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Nice. And we're here. Whoa, this is different. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. I have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you. Should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh my god, she finally did it! Oh, it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, you did. Where's me? A bit is that beer always leads to something else. Oh, two more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you want. Thanks. Say, how is this chilly weather treating you? It's cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. Didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where'd you get this one? Don't know, some flea market ages ago? Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use. It's just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. What are the odds that she just followed her and bought that exact same hoodie that she wore before and then just repaired it and kept it? Think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough, 17 plus how much? Plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Oh god. Damn. Alright. Let me change it to something more comfortable. Take your time. Cat! Say Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. That's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly though, just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat? They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? First I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. A bear as a pet? Damn. I see. What? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. This picture isn't something you see every day. What the hell is that? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend, and on the left is Gabriel, her sister. Is this pic recent or this one from 3 or 4 years ago? You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. But it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Right. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things, and me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. Oh. Okay. I just went away, haven't said a word since. Damn. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in the pic. Why have her pic out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off of something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Oh my god. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfumes with theirs. You'll let her get to you. Put your head in their chest, listen to their breathing as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic and miserable. I'll just put this away. Yeah, probably. I'm meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. It'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing, nothing. Now please give that to me. Lope, alright. Oh, hello. Getting drugs in the mail? I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Hey, look at that. Damn, you have lots of beer. Gulp. Remaining beer. Well, the BTC gives me discount and a point card, and I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? Drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. Right. Besides, the one in the bar is more of a double EPA. This one is more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one is lighter in color and lighter in flavor. No, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. This one made with that, what was the name of that base liquid used in the bagar again? Nitrogenic dichometrical lidogenol, or NDL. What the fuck? Huh? It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the Maiden piece polluted water supplies. Jesus. Fluid to replace water? Types of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. It actually does raise the thing to drink. And is this the one made with it? See, yep, here it is near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch. Serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. Still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends work. You consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Oh, that's nice. I don't know, with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. In case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Aww. Besides, you and Jill are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only. That's so nice. It's good to know. Side note, it surprised me you kept that poster of me in the room. Even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it though. Aside from feeling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny too. Guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something and you had it there as a conversation starter. What a comparison. No, no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think. And I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Someone hurt you, because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Oh god. What? Glad to know you have my back though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy? Yeah. I was just about, like, that is a wild comparison. Did you just call me dildo face? That's what friends are for. Nice. Hey boss, be honest with me here. About what? Who's Jill exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh yeah, that. Well, I have a couple of ideas. I know for certain that Jill was in the Hong Kong riots, and he took part in the anti-riot force before defecting. She gave me a clue as to who he is, but... As far I've only found out about one such defector and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. Also know for certain that Jill was in England and France during that time frame. And it's always like that. When I think I have a clue as to who he is, something else comes up that contradicts the evidence. The guy's troublesome. A bit, yeah. I wonder if Jill's alright. You worried about him? Make it sound like I'm some sort of emotionless robot. It can be hard to read. Don't worry about Jill so much though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? Seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? It was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. The levitation potion. Right. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar, offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. After a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? Don't know what he did, but he was really regretting it. Wanted a second chance or whatever and told him if he could wash his cell, I'd find him a job. I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. Tried and failed to find out anything about him. I take him at the face value and judge him for what he did as an employee. Aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the flavor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. Sorry is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma. I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. Don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Says the girl who's eternally 17. Oh, got him. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love. Her face just brightens up. And you're kinda jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have bad relations with your family? Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and aunt. But back to Alma, I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one, I can't help but want her to succeed. Ah, I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. Yeah. She intrigues me though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. Not that she likes the job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. I kinda noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird, you think? They operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they're different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72, social interactions model or something. Get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Literally built for sex work, huh? Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird though. It is? I'd expect to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Ha! How about that? Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. Side, do you know why they're called Lilim? As I know, it's because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. Ha! So it is related to that. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore, right? Cool. It's your names. Why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's not a big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. When I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything from the dolls, the costume, to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. Saw a couple of episodes once, they were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about the model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. Huh. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standard. And the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Wow, you got excited there. That is the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. Sang the songs, dressed like her, I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. What a surprise, teens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules, I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. Know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? Worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. Never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. Nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. Sure hope so. Think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kid that to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? Was rough around the edges, kind of guy that means well, even when if he says otherwise. Still have a soft spot for me though. One moment he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and then the next he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot, and my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientists created talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question? I'm curious about you, really curious. Just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Oh. What you tell me though, seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. Heard that one since I was a kid actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Boy, 3 beers so far. I think we shouldn't be going too far. Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back at you. Anyway, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a redhead, glass-wearing, gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too. I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana, of course. Nirvana, and if you thought this city was dangerous. And it's called N1RVANNA. So we have Nirvana and Valhalla. You should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building somewhere and opened Nirvan B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. Maybe she said she wanted the place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Oh god. Woman cave. Aside, let's see. Friends. Yes, there's also my little sister, but that's a given. And there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police. Good old Lexi, should give her a call sometimes. Wait, you are in the what? Well, lots of things, Jill. Spent a short time collaborating with the police force, been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, child lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on the website from time to time. Aside from you, Jill, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way, mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home and college, I went out a lot. Felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Jill, my close friends since moving here is Alma and then Dorothy. Oh god. Sure, there's always Spore, but that's that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out, and you know he's a cat. Hey, cat's fine too, you know. What will you do when the bar closes? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a friend's offer and working with her. I'll also think about going back home and help you with things there, or maybe going traveling for a while. I see. Don't worry, bureaucracy is slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being here while you can. Yeah, maybe. Maybe visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in. Have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I'll go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. Huh. Sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. It's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter. Right. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get your bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. This is a very different episode. It's like not playing, it's literally just a lore dump. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what, when the bar closes, let's both take a vacation, go on a trip, that'll clear out your mind. Yeah, maybe. What? Did it randomly start snowing? I mean, I guess we are in December, so... Hey, that was the first chapter! Wow! Chapter 2, Amagra. The bill will be sent out to you on the 24th. Please make sure you have the 8,000 needed. The rumor. The boss left the hoodie anyway. Aww. 4,400. Okay, I think we can make it to 8,000. Daruma, Daruma, Daruma. Ah, the cracked Daruma. There we go. Don't know what that is. But in any case, that will be it for this episode. We will be doing the next one right away. I guess we can have a look over around here. Danger U admin has been arrested again. Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. Ongoing investigation. Only respond with a calm, not this shit again. Nanocom is now making smart underwear. Underwear that you can change with a voice command. Okay. That's definitely, no more stains in your white panties. Just change its color to black and you'll barely notice. Interesting. They won't change the smell though, they're not that advanced. Damn it! I wonder how they would feel, honestly. I would rather have comfortable underwear than rather than underwear that changes its color. Blood feud between giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th. Okay. Don't care. And what's going on here? Apollo Bank is getting attacked. Media is still awfully quiet about it. Maybe someone lost their job with the one rogue article. It was Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think A got tired of her. Fucking shame. All we'll get is clickbait from now on. A lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people already die. Someone there shooting people? The security from the building, but I've got no details yet. Ugh. Explosion registered. The media is still quiet. More bombs, not just one. That's right. Do you have any clue? It's a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No name has been mentioned on it yet, though. Just helping out the hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. Yeah, maybe Alma helped. It's finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to these. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Available from approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operation from Glitch City government and White Knight's operation. It seems the ultimate goal. The attacker was not to blow up the bank, but to lead hostages towards the server inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. Shit sounds whack. Some of the witnesses are telling the police. I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time though. Godspeed on. Interesting. But like I said, hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to see more. See you next time. We're going to make it has stopped working. Bye bye.